What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Bruce Webb. We back with another reacts. I said we are back with another react, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
We're gonna be asking millionaires where do they like to hang out, man. Let's get it.
Boys and girls, men and women, welcome back to the channel. My name's Snooze. Now, have you ever wondered, where do millionaires hang out? What do they do for fun? I want to know. I want to be their friend. I want to be where you hang out. I want to be part of the crew. Not only are we in one of the richest areas in all of the world, bunch of millionaires walking around, bunch of successful folks, we're going to ask these people, hey, where do you hang out? How much money do you make? Give me the blueprint to how you got to where you're at. You're gonna get all the answers today, boys and girls. This is gonna be an exciting video. Also, since it's 2024 and y'all wanna start fresh, y'all wanna get out of your current situation, your current job, you wanna be better and do better, join my private entrepreneur community with like-minded individuals where we're always helping each other. We got millionaires in there. We got millionaire mentors that hop on live Zoom calls every week to help y'all. You can ask them any question that you want. Click the link in the description below. Join today, change your life, be better in 2024. No more excuses. This is your time. What do you do for work?
I'm in real estate.
Real estate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we
How
go.
long you
Let's
been
see
doing
it.
that
Let's
for?
see it.
25 years.
You said developer?
Development.
25 years. How much can one make per year doing what you do in your position?
I'll put it this way. I've had 7 figures for the last 10 years.
Nice.
So every year.
No, yeah, so 7-figure earner right here. Okay, cool. Now, do I need a real estate license to do what you do, to be a developer?
Not at all.
Okay, so if I wanted to be a developer, what are some of the first steps I should do? Do I join a company first?
It always helps. It always helps to get your license.
Get your license, okay.
Start.
But is it needed? Is it required?
It's not necessary.
Okay, not necessary, okay.
Get a mentor.
Mentor, someone like you.
Someone like
okay,
someone
okay.
like me, yeah.
So how do we find the mentor?
You go to, when you see see new construction happening?
Yeah.
Go to the site. Talk to someone there. Say,
Okay.
who's running this? Who's behind it? Who are the investors?
That's smart.
That's one way.
Yeah.
Network.
Okay.
Join real estate meetups. There's a lot of them out there. A lot of developers like myself.
How do we find the meetups?
Online.
Just go to the site, he said. Go to the construction site.
Look up real estate.
Online.
Put in the groundwork. Put in the work. Put in the effort, man. Let's go.
Online, yeah. At the end of the day, you just got to be resourceful. You got to know that. For me, my resourcefulness came in 07 when the market crashed.
Yeah.
And I had to reinvent myself.
Yeah.
So I would say that the most important thing that you can do, get current with what's happening in your micro market before you go outside.
Okay.
Understand that land is valuable before it's developed. The biggest money is made when you actually get the legal capital to actually build on a piece of dirt. The dirt is the dirt, but you could get a 6x just by getting it legally approved. You start with the A's and B's. You have supply, demand, density of market. Where's the path of development? Where is it going? All of it's heading east.
Yeah.
No land left.
Yeah. You guys better be taking notes. This is great information right here. Where do we find people like you, rich folks, wealthy? Where do you guys hang out? Where do you hang out?
I hang out at Newport.
Okay, Newport. So Newport Beach. Okay, but where? The mall or?
I think being in the business, you'll start to meet people that are like-minded.
Okay.
Being in the actual industry, doing deals, and you could do things as small as flipping a little condo, and you'll get your feet wet. You start to find capital sources, and then you'll start to figure out how to syndicate money and syndicate the actual larger pools of capital.
I see. Okay, so real estate events and going to the sites
talking to people.
Talking
to people. Do what you do right now.
Find the person that owns that thing.
You'll probably find a lot of value in just having conversations like this.
What do you do for work?
I build shopping centers.
How long have you been doing that for?
I'm 72, so I've done it for like 50 years.
50 years, wow. So building shopping centers. Now,
Yes.
How much can one make per year doing something like that?
You can make millions of dollars.
Millions. Are you able to name some of the shopping centers you built?
They're in Arizona and here in California. Down in Carlsbad,
okay.
Long Beach, done several in Arizona, Mariposa, Nogales.
How does one get into your shoes? Like, if I wanted to build shopping centers, what are one of the first steps I got to do?
Go to college and get a degree. And,
do you need a degree? Is it required?
No, but it helps you. You got to do some financing and get
financing
and real estate.
Is that what you have? A financing degree?
Yes.
Okay, so then and real estate.
Yes.
So after that,
trust us with their money.
how do you find those investors?
They're relatives and then from our experience in being successful.
Dude said he builds shopping centers. That's pretty dope, right? That's pretty dope, right? Like, I always wanted to get into, like, parking lots and stuff like that. Pay the parking lots. You know, $5 to $10 an hour. Not an hour, but you get what I'm saying. The max could be like 20 a car, 50 a car. Overnight or some shit. Crazy.
People come to us.
So if I'm
That's real passive income.
like starting fresh, and how do I find that investor? You know, like let's just say like someone that's like has no experience.
You should probably start with family.
So ask family, and then
again, we do small shopping. We don't build malls like this. We build like CVS's, Carl's Jr.'s, McDonald's.
that's pretty damn good though.
Well, we just found that it's faster and expedites your rate of return by building
The smaller centers.
4 or 5 acre shopping centers.
Yeah.
It took us 8 years to get a Walmart approved in the City of Commerce. For
Wow. So you're saying ask family members and then
We'll start that way.
Yeah, and then what's the next level to get? Because how much would you need?
Just
like
depends.
for example, like the CVS shopping center. How much would I need for something like that to build?
Well, you have to get the land first.
Okay, land first. Just
And then which will be an average is probably $20 a square foot for land. You probably need acre and a half, 2 acres.
okay.
So you're like 600,000.
600,000. Okay, take notes, guys.
Then
Okay.
you've got about $150 a foot to build it.
Okay.
So it's got 14,000 feet. So you're into, you probably need $4 or $5 million.
$4 or $5 million, give or
Start.
take.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go, guys. Now, last question. Where do the wealthy people hang out? Like, where do you like to hang out? Not besides the mall. Besides the mall.
Golf is a good place to meet people.
Finally, we get a golf answer here. Okay.
Golf.
Okay.
Church is a good place to meet people.
Church, we got that before. Okay.
That church.
Yeah.
And again, we go to take some classes in college again. You might meet somebody if you get your master's degree, for instance.
That's very interesting because someone also said go to a college course and there might be somebody there that you can. Any church recommendations?
We go to Millionaires Church in Irvine.
Oh, in Irvine.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
What do you guys do for a living?
I'm in sales
Sales. Sales in what exactly?
in the work comp industry.
Okay, and how about you?
I'm retired.
Retired. What do you do when you weren't retired?
I was in healthcare.
Healthcare. Are you able to say exactly what you're doing in healthcare? Doctor. Okay. How much can you guys make in your position right now?
But I'll say $180,000.
180,000. How about you?
600 probably.
600 and up. Okay. To get into your shoes, I know I need a degree, right? And I have to go to the necessary school. Okay. And then for you, how did you get to where you're
I
at?
did not have college
So
background.
no degree.
No. But you do now.
yeah.
Nowadays, you need to have it.
Okay.
There's not a lot of sales positions out there anymore that don't want you to not have some type of degree.
Okay. What's the are you able to say the company for you?
No, because no.
Got to keep it private. Okay.
Yeah.
So to get in your shoes, get a degree. But you say it's necessary, or
If you want to make some good money, a degree is necessary.
okay. So then, so it's like joining the right company and starting from like ground zero, working your way up is
For
kind of what
sure.
you did.
Yeah.
Okay, for
That's
sure.
how I did.
Where do wealthy people hang out? Where do we go to find you guys?
Church,
Church. Okay. But where? What church?
all different churches. If you go to like the functions, there are community dinners, things like that.
Oh.
There's always people who are donating their time.
And networking, even through happy hours.
Yeah.
Happy hours.
At any local, upscale restaurant.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay.
Yeah. You can go to Masters, I'm sure, cop a spot somewhere and meet interested people.
That's a really
Probably-
good one. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
Hi, how are you?
What's your name?
David.
David, nice to meet you. What do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
You're retired. What do you do when you weren't retired?
Johnson & Johnson.
Johnson & Johnson. So what was your position there?
I was executive vice president,
Oh, wow. Okay. How long you been there for?
23 years,
23 years. Now, how much can one make per year doing that in your position?
700,000.
700,000. How can one get into that position exactly? Like, what is the first steps? Do you have to go to school? Do you have to join the right company? Like, how does that work?
It's a combination of all those things. You certainly have to get your basic university degree,
Okay, so degree first.
because most people start from the bottom,
Right.
ideally.
Absolutely.
A position within a multinational organization that can provide a long-term opportunity.
Like Johnson & Johnson?
Yeah.
So is that how you got your foot into the door?
Yeah.
You just applied at the very bottom?
Yeah, started as a sales rep.
And it worked your way up. Wow. Now,
architecture and interior design? Find a 3D designer today.
where do rich people hang out?
Beats the hell out of me.
Where do you hang out?
Well, let me just put it this way: you don't want to retire because what you built up goes away. So I would suggest that people who want to stay fully endowed keep working. I'm retired. I'm 80 years old.
So how about when you weren't retired? Where did you hang out?
Well, I've been to 171 countries around the world, so I hung out around the world.
Okay, so traveling. I'm Snooge.
Snooge, nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Luis.
Luis. What do you do for a living?
I'm in real estate.
Real estate. How long you been in that for?
30 years.
30 years?
Yes.
You like what you do?
I do.
Are you a real estate agent, realtor?
I'm a real estate developer and investor.
Okay, developer and investor.
Yeah.
Now, how much can one make per year doing what you do?
$1 million plus.
$1 million plus.
Yeah.
Okay. How does one get into your shoes exactly? Real estate license needed?
No, there's no real estate license.
No real estate license.
Needed.
Okay.
You need to do the legwork. You have to visit the sites, visit properties, get to know the markets that you're involved in. Even if you're developing, you need to understand the market. You need to understand the people that are involved in the area that you've selected. Because although the money that you get for your developments might be from anywhere in the world,
Okay.
the expertise that you need to apply is local. So you need to network like crazy.
Okay.
There's a lot of work that needs to be done. You might not get paid this much at the beginning. It takes time to get to the 350 plus number.
Okay.
You'll end up starting somewhere in maybe under 70. But if you get an opportunity to work with somebody that actually understands the market and is doing deals and can teach you from their experience and their point of view and connect you to their network, definitely the quickest way to get it.
Okay, so first thing is visit the sites, learn the space.
I would start one step back. Find somebody that you'd like to work with that is doing the business. And then when you're there,
Smart.
be willing to visit the sites, learn the business on the street. It's not a business that you can do on Google Earth or on Google Maps. You need to go there, visit places, get to know the people, understand.
Got you. So it's meet someone like you, basically.
Hopefully.
yeah. Where do rich people hang out? Where do you hang out? Like, if I wanted to find a mentor, where do I find you?
Industry events. There are a lot
Industry
of
events.
There are a lot of industry-specific events that provide, for example, if you're a student,
Okay.
provide access for students at a very, very low cost.
What you know
Sometimes
some of
no
the
cost.
names?
Global Real Estate Institute, the
Global Real Estate Institute. Okay.
International Council of Shopping Centers, ICSC. It's an organization as
Okay.
well.
Is it here in California?
They have offices in Southern California. They have events here in Southern California. The biggest one's in May in Las Vegas. Usually they have
Okay.
another one on the East Coast in November, December.
Look it up, guys. Okay.
So,
Where else?
There are a lot of industry events. The other thing are universities and courses. You can audit courses at universities.
Really?
Many times that have people that are in the industry.
Ah.
And it's not like you can go to a coffee shop and find people and start chatting them up. Really,
Yeah.
Typically, and you can also do what you're doing right now.
Yeah. This
Talk to
right
people,
here. Yeah.
Talk to people, start up a conversation, maybe make a connection.
How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
I'm Sean. Nice to
Sean,
meet you.
nice jacket, by the way. I like that jacket. Now, what do you do for work?
I'm a businessman.
Businessman.
Uh-huh.
Do you what kind of businessman exactly?
It's IT hardware.
IT
Hardware.
hardware.
Yes.
Okay. Is it something you own, company, or how does it
Actually,
work?
I decommission all the hardware from the hyperscalers. I do a lot of things for those hardwares.
Okay, so you do a lot of things for the hardware that you work for.
Yeah.
Now,
I refurbish.
Okay.
I reuse those hardwares.
okay. Now, how much can one make per year doing what you do?
You mean per monthly?
Yeah, month. Yeah.
Probably 200,000.
200. You make $200,000 a month.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty good. Like, if I wanted to do what you do I have to go to school?
Actually, you have to. Yeah, you have to learn.
School. Okay. Degree?
You don't have the school.
No degree.
No degree.
Okay, so what do I learn?
Actually, depends on what kind of companies you can go to.
Okay. What kind of companies are there that we could apply to?
That's a kind of like IT companies.
Okay, what's the name?
That's IT assets.
IT Assets is one name. Okay. Another name?
IT assets management.
Management. IT Assets Management is company that we can apply for. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're in? Yeah. Okay. Now, last question. Where do rich people hang out?
I have no idea.
No idea, but
I love to hang out with my family.
Family, okay.
Yes.
So random mall, beach.
Random. Yes, I love the slow bars.
Slow bar.
To the beach.
Okay.
I love to the resorts.
Resorts.
Everywhere.
Okay, so resorts, guys. Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Yeah. Thank you. How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
I'm Tim.
Tim, nice to meet you. What do you do for work?
I own a marketing firm and a video production company.
Are you able to say the name, or you want to keep it private for promotion?
Binary Pulse.
Okay. Now, how long you been doing that for?
About 25 years.
25 years. Now, how much can one make in your position per year doing that? Can you make 7 figures?
Oh, easily.
Easily, okay. How can one get started? What are some of the steps to get to your shoes and make that kind of money? Like, do I need a degree?
You don't need a degree.
No degree. Okay, no degree, guys. Do I have to learn from somebody?
Learn a skill, learn how to sell.
Got you. And what's the skill exactly, so people understand?
Well, it depends. If it's marketing, it would be about data analytics now and other techniques and being able to measure what works and what doesn't. On the video production side, it could be the skills on how to tell a story properly.
Got you. Where do you hang out? Like, where do rich people hang out?
My office is a short walk from here, and I come over for lunch.
Okay, so like if I wanted to find a mentor, right? Where do I go? Like, is it the mall? Is it here in Orange County?
I would certainly go online and find out who's being successful and probably watch some YouTube videos to start off and see what some of the folks are doing there.
Okay, and then see if they're throwing an event and go to that?
I would certainly think that going to some events would be useful, and introducing yourself and just walking around and meeting lots of different people.
Gotcha.
It's kind of old school, but doing what you're doing now and walking up and shaking hands with people.
How you doing, sir? I'm Snooge.
Good, Greg.
Greg, nice to meet you. What do you do for a living?
I'm retired.
Retired. What do you do when you weren't retired?
Investments.
For a company or exactly?
It's for myself.
What kind of investments?
Real estate.
Real estate.
Private equity.
Okay, now how much can one make per year being an investor?
Millions of dollars.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Okay. How can one get into your shoes? Like, how does one become an investor to invest in real estate, private equity? What are the first steps?
It kind of depends. I mean, I was a CPA.
CPA first.
Clients that did real estate, and so that's how I got into it.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
Hey man.
So first on the list,
I want to be around
section
these
grid.
millionaires.
Oh, okay. So CPA first, which requires a degree, right?
Yeah.
And then you met clients through that, and then that's how you got into the transition. Okay. Now, last question. Where do rich people, millionaires hang out?
A lot of times at home.
At home, okay.
At the beach.
At the beach, okay. How can someone find a mentor? Like, if I wanted to meet you, right? Where do I find you? At the beach? Because I can't find you at home.
Maybe some different types of clubs, social clubs and things like that. That's not really my thing.
Okay, what kind of social clubs would you say?
You know, things like, there are clubs like Rotary, Kiwanis, that type of thing.
Rotary, Kiwanis.
Volunteer things, stuff like that.
Oh, volunteer?
Yeah, where you can volunteer to do work for, you know, charitable organizations, things like that.
Oh, okay. So charitable
time,
organizations
like
you'll find.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, you heard it here first. We asked a bunch of these successful folks, these millionaires, where do they hang out? They said churches. Okay. They said real estate events in general, upscale restaurants, right? High scale restaurants, college, like if somebody's going for their master's, seminars, college seminars, charity events, you know, because there's always rich folks there donating, giving back, right? So it's not that hard, ladies and gentlemen, to find a millionaire, to find a mentor possibly. You can even find them online. Like in my community, we have hella millionaires in that community. So look, do and love what you will with this information. Just know, if you want to find someone that is highly successful, the things I just said and the things that you heard in this video, you'll find them there. Remember, it's not about yesterday, because yesterday does not exist, or tomorrow, the future. It's about what you do right now. Don't worry about what other people think. This is your year, 2024. Nobody pays your bills. It's on you at the end of the day. You make your own decisions. Hold yourself accountable. This is your life. Nobody else is going to hold your hand. Okay?
You tell me I'm something you need, but baby, you know that I'm bad for you, yeah.
All right, man. That wraps it up, man. We just finished another Bruce Reacts video, baby. Subscribe to the channel. Like the video. If you want me to react to a certain topic or anything, comment below in the comments. Let's get it, man. We out.